If you're like, tell me the truth.
I really didn't want to tell you because I thought you would be a little bit more angry, and that's why I didn't tell you before.
Okay.
I did have a lot more time to do this, like about maybe like a half a week, I don't know.
Okay.
But I thought like telling you a different story that like it would just help me because I didn't want to feel like so rushed, but it made me feel more rushed, and I lied to you, and it wasn't right. I should have just came clean and said I neglected it until the last minute, and I should have like wrote it down in my planner and stuff, and I think that's the only thing that I mixed up in the story.
Did you mix up, or did you on purpose not tell me because you thought I'd be mad?
That, yeah.
So we've gone through this a couple times, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And we're trying to get closer to the behavior so we can be honest with each other. I knew you were a lion.
You did.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how I knew?
It's just ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I'm sorry. I have been trying to not lie.
I know you have.
I have been doing better. I just think that when I did do this, it was a bit more of a bigger lie instead of like my old more lies than bigger lies. It was just. I know I'm trying to do better, but I think I have a little bit more room to improve on, and I understand if you get disappointed or something in this because that was not right in me, and it did kind of put the whole thing in jeopardy.
I am not disappointed in you telling me the truth. I'm not disappointed in the fact that you're not in any NJHS.
You know?
I'm not.
Okay.
I am happy that you were someone who was asked to be part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I am happy that you are being honest with me. I don't think you would have been honest with me if I didn't tell you, if I didn't push back. So you weren't very forthcoming in your honesty, and you still lied to me when I asked you, and when I asked you again, and I knew you were lying. But I will tell you this. I'm also disappointed for you, not for me, for you, because you don't get that opportunity of being part of something that would help fill that application.
I did really care about it.
I know you did.
I knew it would help me in the long run. And you know what's funny? My friend has been in it since last year. He told me that the leader of it, Olivia, she's a bad kid.
Yeah.
Like if you get into it, there's nothing I don't think that can get you out.
Your grades falling below, or?
Oh, because he said that.
But when you get to the high school, you won't be asked.
So,
I think
next year's my last chance.
Yeah.
I think I can do next year.
That means you have to remember that application, and you have to start doing things now that are going to help fill that, because in NJHS, you would have been able to help with the toy drives and the food collections and all of the things, and that helps.
And it shows that you're like a good person.
So you not being responsible, in the end, only hurt who?
Me.
Right. I didn't appreciate being lied to. I would like for you just to be more honest in the front end.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you could have told Dad and I, because we were so happy and proud. But we could have talked about it like that night, and it could have been a small lie. Do you know what I mean? Or a small thing, just your responsibility. But instead, lying and then telling us you went to Ms. Capel to ask for an extension. That's where I realized you were lying, because it was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand. Yeah. And I did think about, I had like this little checklist in my head while watching, and I don't think I really had anything else that I lied about.
Okay. I'm glad you had time to think about it.
Everything else was pretty straightforward. It was on the paper. The only thing that I didn't even mention was to print out the grades, and that's kind of what set me back. But
oh yeah.
I didn't know. I I don't think I either didn't remember it or didn't know it. I don't know, but I did lie, and I am really sorry about
And
that.
you're not being responsible.
And not being responsible.
And you're headed for a point where you're going to have a coming to Jesus, because I told you, you're building a little bit on slipping. Too much TV, too much phone, you know what I mean? Sneaking it, only doing that a night or that weekend. So I want you to know, like, I'm telling you why I'm not upset, but this is your time to adjust.
Yes, ma'am.
If I continue to see these patterns where I'm walking in and you're sneaking it, stuff on the TV or in the computer or your phone, then it's going to build to a more intense conversation. Okay, and you know where I'm going with that.
I remember
Okay.
from last time, yes.
But I love you. I am proud of you for coming clean. I am proud of you for being someone who had been asked to apply. And I'm proud of you for not letting the lie go on. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I love you. You can push that.
Thank you for